7.3 billion Norwegian kroner, about 730 million euro, is the value of scale-ups in Oslo. Scale-ups are essentially a startup going through a really rapid period of growth. The problem that many Norwegian founders face is trying to find the right talent to help grow their business. But Oslo faces a huge shortage of tech professionals. Now, over 500,000 people have moved to Norway to try to fill those positions. But to further complicate the matter, they leave within 10 years. I want to tell you a story about how I, an immigrant from the United States, left a cushy and stable job to form an incredibly fast-growing company with my Norwegian co-founder, Anne. So there I am, sitting in my office and grinding my teeth. The tin of mackerel and tomato that I had for lunch is slowly filling the office with the smell of fish. And the fan on my laptop is whirring, trying to cool it down as I hammer out an email to the university's accounting department. I read it again for what seemed like the 283rd time. We can't accept the $30,000 payment from your American funder because the contract is in English. And they wanted the contract in Norwegian. I was at a breaking point, and this wasn't the first time something like this happened. Something so simple yet so incredibly frustrating made me feel like I don't belong here. 2 years later, I left my job. Anne and I started Inclusive Creation, and now we're navigating the ups and downs of hiring a new team. I am eager. I belong. And Anne and I work hard every day to ensure that our team feels like they belong. The lesson? For immigrants like myself, feeling connected to our community is absolutely vital. This is why Anne is the hero of the story. She makes sure that the four of us feel like we belong. I imagine when a lot of companies first start to grow, that their founders are sitting there thinking, how can I acquire the best talent? My first thought was whether or not Anne and I could help our team connect with life here in Oslo. You see, hiring a new team is a lot like shopping at a loppemarked. You have to come early, and you have to beat all those secondhand shop owners from Grünerløkka who are looking to try to triple their investment on every little knick-knack they can find. You see, the big consultancies can afford billion-kroner salaries for any 6-year-old with a passing interest in Minecraft. But you have to work smarter. And in order to attract the best talent, you have to look abroad. The challenge isn't attracting people to Norway. Show them a video of the Northern Lights and hand them a job contract. But they'll stay if they feel like they belong. The lesson for business developers, scale-ups, and incubators is, you can't only rely on Norway's good quality of life, amazing food, and wonderful weather to keep talent. You have to give them a sense of belonging. Alt for Norge is a Norwegian reality television program that pits Americans against one another to see who could be the most Norwegian. Alt roughly translates to everything. The talent you seek is willing to give Alt to come to Norway to help grow your business. Now I want you to remember that word Alt. Accept, learn, think. Accept that they are going to miss home. If they complain about the food, take them to Grønland. You're going to come home with more ideas for recipes and dishes than you could possibly imagine. If they complain about the weather, show them where to get øl under toy and brødder so that they can survive the winter. And if they complain about the dark, show them the ways of hygge. Learn about them and their culture. If you want to make an immigrant cry with happiness, give them something that reminds them in some small way of their home. If a coworker ever bought me a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese or Girl Scout cookies, I would weep with joy. Think about what it took for them to get here. A lot of immigrants come from very humble backgrounds. And even if they have money or have a high level of education, it doesn't mean that they've come from a place with the safety and security that we have here in Norway. Think about their experiences and the strength and resilience it took for them to get here, and validate those experiences. Immigrants are willing to give Alt for Norge. Are you willing to give Alt back?